Hello, everyone. We are live coming to you from Sydney, Australia and Ontario, Canada. Woohoo! All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the parts of the world, everyone. So today, I have a live guest from Ontario, Canada. But before we introduce her, let me introduce a little bit of myself. For those of you who don't know me, the viewers of my guests, hello everyone. Kumusta po kayo for all Filipinos out there? My name is Luisa Inchano and I'm a proud digital business owner and a mentor. Guys, I'm originally from the Philippines but now living here in Sydney, Australia. I am married and I work as an assistant nurse in a public hospital. So, guys, we are here to inspire you, to educate, and share this business with everyone who is looking for a side hustle that will change your life forever and leave a legacy for your children. And, guys, look no farther. This is the best online so far that I've known. And right now, having a side hustle is a necessity in every household. So, instead of working hard physically outside, why don't we work from home and do this incredible business while taking good care of your children or doing this alongside with your job? Right? So, without further ado, guys, let me introduce you to one of my business partners, Miss or Mrs. Mary Ann Tibayan. Hi, sis. Oops, sorry. Good morning, sis. Good evening over there pala. Here in
Yes.
Australia, it's a
Oo,
morning.
global tayo. So, good morning sa'yo, good evening sa akin, global.
Yes, that's the good thing about this business, guys. My
Yes.
goodness. Sis, thing, I would just want to say thank you. I know we've been scheduling, but I am really grateful that you still say yes to me. Thank you for this interview. It's my pleasure to be for you to be here. And sis, maybe we will proceed to. Oh, by the way, guys, I just want to introduce you a little bit, and then you can just tell us about yourself. So, sis Mary Ann, guys, is actually originally from Manila, Philippines, but now residing in Ontario, Canada. She is a wife, a mom of two, and she is also working as sales administrator, and now a digital business owner. All right, sis. Take away. Can you tell us more about yourself? I know I've said a little bit about you, so maybe I don't know something from you. If you want to share it, the floor is yours. Thank you.
No worries. Hello, friends of Sis Luisa. How are you? Again, I'm Mary Ann Tibayan. So, like what Sis Luisa have said, I'm originally from Manila, Philippines, and I've been living here in Ontario, Canada for the past, let's say, 16, 17 years. So, when we moved here, it was just, my siblings, my parents, and then now, of course, may mga sarili na kaming mga pamilya. So, yeah, I have a full time job. I'm a sales administrator, but I am a proud online digital business, and I'm doing this on the side. So yeah, ano ba? Tell us more about yourself. Oh, hobbies. Hobbies. I like watching Korean novela. Yeah, mga TV series, right? Yan. Yan ang mga hilig ko. Talagang ano yan, isang pasadahan pag nanonood, gano'n. Kasi siyempre, being away from Manila, yun yung mga hilig natin eh. Kung ano yung makapagpapaalala ng mga ginagawa natin sa Pilipinas, nung mga bata-bata pa tayo, ganyan. So yun, ano pa ba ang mga kwento about me? So, should I say anything about the missus? No, not yet, no? Right? Anyway, I have two kids niya. So I have a boy, 11, and then my youngest is a girl, and she's turning 9. So yun. So far, right now, we're enjoying the second day of school. So I don't know about other parents there. It's actually a breather for me personally that they're back in school so I can concentrate more on, the household and of course yung aking full-time job or of course the business as well. Kasi if they're there all the time, parang parang ang hirap i-juggle, 'di ba? Mga ganyan. Pag kunwari like this time meron na akong interview, they would come here because currently I'm in the basement, they would come here, make chika, ganyan-ganyan. So at least ngayon medyo it's a breather for me. Yun lang muna.
Thank you, sis. Yeah, anyway, I can't imagine, like, as a mom. I'm not a mom, but I'm a fur mom. But I've seen to all the moms, my friends and also my family. Grabe, it's hard to look after. And yeah, with right now, if they're in holidays, of course, it takes you time, no?
Yes, ang holidays hindi pa rin bakasyon eh with them, you know. You will always take care of them. That's the ano na eh. Yun na yung talagang forever responsibility as parents, no?
Yeah, it's
For
true.
mom ka ba? Sabi mo for mom?
I said for mom. And like, it's funny, like I always interview people who always marry, or always married and have kids. And I always say, everyone said you have kids. Why don't I say I am a for mom? But funny is you saying that one of your hobbies is watching Korean. I used to do that when I was younger, but not anymore. It's just maybe I grown up.
Yeah,
I think because I realized watching all the K dramas and all that, it takes my time. Like, I didn't realize, oh my god, the time flies and it's already 3 o'clock in the
100% yes.
morning. And then I don't know, you're still watching that while you are. I mean, sometimes I watch Netflix, but I don't. I try not to stay up really in until 3 a.m. because it's hot and I want to do the business and all that.
Of course.
But yeah, sometimes it's like a leisure anyway,
Yeah,
but
it's a
not
breather. It's a
much.
breather. Yeah, yeah.
Because we as Filipinos, we love to enjoy things that we love to do. So why not? Yeah, right. So see, guys, if those of you are watching Netflix,
I know
but
you will resonate
maybe,
with.
yeah, maybe if you are a business owner, but it's all up to you, right? So how you manage your time.
Oh, of
All
course.
right, sis. Thank you for your introduction. Let's just proceed to the next question, sis. What attracts you in this business?
Oh, in this business, actually, I'm actually included in the small percentage of the warm market. I came from the warm market. So I know we're in social media and all. So most of our business partners came from clicking an ad. It attract them. They want to know more, so they just click an ad. But with me, I came from a warm market. So 2 years ago, I think 2 or 3 years ago, a friend of mine who I've known for like the past 10 years already. I'm also with her in church. And then she parang pinakita lang niya, "Uy sis, baka bet mo, interesado ka, ganyan." And then I saw her, I've been following her on both of her pages as well. And I'm like, I was skeptical in a way of, can I do that though? Like I'm not skeptical on it being legit because I know of her. I know her and she's not gonna do scam me or whatever. But
Yeah, you can say it, sis. Yeah.
yes, of course. I mean, I'm
Mhm.
skeptical more on, can I do it? Am I able to do that? I mean, like, am I able to show part of my life in social media, right? Like with all the things that have been happening in all social media platforms. I mean, am I able to do that? And then I see her doing interviews too, like this, right? I'm like, parang hindi ko yata kaya. Wag muna, pas muna, sis. And that's like 3 years ago. And then of course the pandemic happened and everything. I was one of those few too that got laid off. I cannot do anything because my company is not essential at that time, right? So I'm like, oh, this can happen. I've been with this company for like so and so, but they'll just let me go. But it's a pandemic, what can you do, right? You cannot complain in the labor department or whatever because it's a pandemic. So I'm like, it can happen. So you know what, let me reach out back to my friend, right? So I reached out to her and I'm like, you know what, okay, I'm ready, let me just check it out. I mean, I know the webinar is free. Why not, right? So there you go. So I watched it. I actually didn't understood the first time. It was too much information for me, if I may say. So I watched it again and rewatch it, and then I have a few questions and there. So it actually attracted me because okay, I do watch TV series, but I cut that in half now, right? Because I'm like being more present with my business because of that. And by scrolling, you cannot, you don't have growth, you don't have monetization on that. But with the business, you're able to grow personally, grow your business, and at the same time monetize it. Why not, right? Sino pa bang aayaw doon? So that's what attract me. Of course, I mean, aside from all the other people who saying that, oh, legit ba yan? I wasn't really actually thinking about it being legit because I know the person. But it attracts me because everything's in social media now, right? Everything's on the phone, right? So I'm like, you know what? If they can do it, if my friend can do it, I know I can, right? So I'm like, let me try. And then the rest was history.
Wow, thank you so much for that share, sis. Because I know here in social media and even my friends, like I have so many friends are so skeptical about it. Even when I first started it, because I saw like lots of you from Canada and US doing some ads and Facebook ads, like it's like, but because I did not pursue or I did not like really register to them because like, oh, they're from Canada, but what is this? I was so curious about it for a while, but then when I saw my coach who is actually doing it, like, okay, then I realized that she is from Australia, and I was like, okay, and I was like, listening to her story and all that. I said, let me try. Like, so I tried and register. I said, okay, why not? But that it took me a while to actually do it until like Australia. They came from Australia, did it. Said okay, but it's natural. Like even in I did not even like uh do the next step because I said, oh, I want to watch live first. Like I did watch the webinar replay, but then I watched the live as well. So I watched twice already. She told me, oh, there is a live for Wednesday and Friday here in Australia. I said, okay, why not? So I did, and I was like, oh, I'm so like, okay, this is really good. 'Cause I was looking for another thing, like, to do online. Because back then, as an AI and we, as nurses, we can't do it online. I wish we could do it online, right?
No.
Especially during pandemic, but we can't. It was like really hard, and I can't do a second job. So I was looking for something, and I didn't even tell my husband. I only told my husband when I become a business partner. Like I was like, what is this? He was so skeptical about it, but now he actually joined the business, especially when I started doing this, and I'm so proud of him, like, doing it as well. And yeah, so for you guys who are here, are watching us, because I know I I have friends who actually reach out to me, but they're still skeptical. But guys, take it from Sis Marian, who also like know someone. It's actually a Walmart where friends and friends doing it, but that they are your friends. So it means that we are legit. We are real people who are actually doing this business. Do not be scared because first of all, we have it is refundable within 30 days. So if you think this is not for you, but the thing is, take that opportunity to actually watch the webinar because there's a lot of insights, and you can see really real people are actually doing it. So maybe if you're fan sitters here who have been watching us like in reels, in lives, maybe just don't be scared, guys. I know everyone is taking a lot of risks all their lives, and Me personally, I'm a risk taker. So if you haven't done anything, something like this, but you know what, you do a lot of reels, right? People are doing, especially Filipinos. So if you guys are watching from Mary Ann and my side, you do a lot of reels, especially Filipinos. My God, what if you why if because in reels you have to do a lot of steps to monetize, right? Man, I understand, but just a little bit of yeah, money side. But here, why don't you? We can in here as well. You can do reels, and you can also like get more income. I would say a lot more than doing reels, right? So we're doing the sharing this business through our social media platforms. Anyway, so that's not about it. So yeah, so it's amazing how this business is going, isn't it, sis? I've been here for a while. All right, thank you, sis. Let's get to the next question. So, sis, what are your whys to start a business? I mean, I understand that you said you get laid off from your job. Is there anything that really motivates you to start a business? Thank you.
Well, when I started the business, I thought, putting having a regular income or putting food in the table every day for your family is good enough. I mean, because you will compare it back home, right? Okay, back home, this and this, it's a struggle there, right? So you would think that, okay, I'm in Canada, I have a full-time job, I have a steady income, I'm putting food in the table, and you think that's okay already. But no, what if there's something that's better than that? Right? So yun yung why ko na parang yung ano yung nakakapag-travel ka. Alam mo, nakapag-travel ka, kasama mo yung business mo. And pag regular kang employee, um, first and foremost, you have to take days off, right? If you have, that is if you have, right? Or else you're not gonna be able to go on vacation. Another thing is, if you're going on vacation and you don't have any days off, you don't get paid, right? You don't get paid. In here, when you go to your vacation, you bring your business with you wherever you are. Because why? Because it's on a social media platform. Wherever you are, as long as you have your computer, you have a good internet connection, you have your phone on you, right? It's doable, right? And then so I keep on like thinking, okay, my family, my kids, right? Nowadays I remember I have a workmate who's like around 27 years old, and he already told us, you know what, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to buy my own house, right? Because mortgage rate right now is skyrocketing, right? So but like, okay, so how about me, my kids are younger than him, anong iiwan ko sa kanila, right? But with this business, you're able to leave a legacy to your kids. You don't need to worry on, okay, how are they gonna start their own business if they wanna do a business, right? This is the business that you can pass on, right? It's mostly family. That's my wise, my family. I remember, one thing is, I still have families back home, and then of course there will be times that you would want to help too as well them, right? Because kahit papaano talagang mas ano naman tayo, mas kumbaga mas lucky kumbaga pagdating sa kanila. So you wanna help as much as you can as well, but there are times na nakakapos ka rin, 'di ba? Nakakapos ka rin. So in this business, you're able to share your blessings. At the same time, you can also share that, hey guys, there's a business out here like this that you may want to check out, right? So it's basically, my whys are actually my family. And then, of course, the financial freedom, if that's acceptable to say, to travel more, and of course to extend that help towards to my family back home as well. So yeah.
Oh, thank you, sis. The same as me, like as we Filipinos as well, we always like looking forward everyone to send money or a percentage of our income to our family back home, as my parents are still with us. So yeah, and sometimes there's an occasion, a birthday. Sometimes I had to make any excuses. Sorry, Nai or Tai, like, I don't have enough, or sometimes I just send them a little bit, because sometimes the budget really is not enough. We have bills in here as well. I'm trying to let them know, like, how, like you said, the increase rate here is skyrocket. We haven't had a home yet. We're still renting, and one of our goals that really, before I said, okay, we want to help my family, I want to help my husband, all the bills and all that, and we want to have an extra savings because we want to also to travel. But now realizing, we've been renting for so long, honestly, and I wish that I even said my husband, if I was probably like way younger back then when I came here to Australia, and I could have been saved, like, but because studying here, when I first came here, I was a student, it was so expensive, like all
Oh,
your money. I worked 2 to 3 jobs, and oh my God, like all of my money, I could even, for 6 years, I could even treat myself or buy clothes for me, because like I had to put it into my tuition fees, because that's how expensive it is when you are a student. But then I said to my husband, I said, now that like I'm permanent, we're trying to save at the moment, but at the same time, like again you said, the increase was so high. The same here is, well, in Australia. Our generation is having a hard time, to save up, because the increased rate, like for the deposit as well and all that, is too much. And then a lot of our generation are just renting, and I said, oh, I don't like to, like, back home, because we have our own home, and in here in Australia, and then I don't want to be like, in the future, if you have children, then, we can't leave a legacy. I want something that actually put more income aside from my job, because it's always not enough. As like,
always.
my goal right now is, to have like whatever we're getting paid here, and also with my job, like I put it together so we can just buy a home. Like, as you said, well, I'm older than your friend and your children, right? So you know but we still don't have a home. I mean, we're just lucky here in Australia that, it's still affordable a little bit, but anywhere around in Sydney, it's too expensive. And yeah, our goal right now is to buy a unit, to have our own home, and at least we can have something, that we are proud of ourselves, right? So yeah, for all of you guys who are here, like as young as me, and like looking for something, because I know a lot of people are saying like, oh yeah, no, it's too hard, it's too hard. But you know what? What's hard? What's ironic to say is, like, people are saying that, but they work 5 days in their job, eight to
In their
five.
full
But
time,
they
yeah.
don't complain about it. The thing is, even when you go in retirement, you don't really get much, and then you get old, you get retired, but you don't have extra money. What? So we're here in Australia, we have a Centrelink, but still not enough. A lot of older people, or even retired people, are coming back to the workforce. It's either like they get bored, they get depressed, or also like they don't have enough. Like, unlike when you work, right, you have actually another extra income to spend. Like, you want to go around in Australia, you want to travel, but you can't do that. So it's, in right now, I said, like, having a side hustle is always necessity. But what a good thing about this business is that we can only do this in the comfort of our home. It's not hard, isn't it? Yeah. So guys, if you're watching us, take this, like, have a look this opportunity. It's free to watch our webinar. It might change your life forever. And not just you, but also to your community, Filipinos who are here, even not Filipinos, take a chance, guys. This
Yeah.
might be your what you've been looking for, right?
Yes, your day is now.
Yes. Start now. You're just sitting there and whinging about your life, or you
I
hate
know
your
you're
job.
scrolling shorts,
Yeah.
why not
It's
do
a
that in
it's
your
a waste of
business?
time. Yeah, man. Sometimes I do that, but I don't take time anymore, because I want to do my business, because I know, guys. Oh my god. To add on that, sis. we have a lot of business partners are traveling, isn't it? They came back and they got like six figures. Wow. And then they actually paid for their university. And there was one of our business partners was actually, her daughter was in university at the same time doing this business. So you see, you can actually like share it to your young ones while they're still young, like even when they reach like adulthood, right? And what else? Everyone is paying mortgage, debt free. Oh gosh.
Yes. Oh,
So
yes.
anything is possible in this business, everyone. So you see, we are witnessing it, like as we go further in our business, we always see it in our big community, guys, that everyone is actually really successful. We might not get there yet, but we know it's possible. Isn't
It
it, see?
is. It is possible because most of our like leaders in the community are Filipinos. I mean,
Yeah.
believe it or not, they are making waves. So if they can do it, if they're able to do it, we can do it too. I mean, especially as Filipinos, we're resilient like that, right? So, yeah, try it, check it out.
Yeah. And I know everyone as well is saying that, oh, I can't do it. Like, I don't know if I can do this. Well, the same as us, right? We also say that. But guys, it's a different journey. Even me, I'm not in a hurry, but I know that I'm slowly going down there. You know what I mean? So it's totally different. It depends how much time and effort you actually do this in this business. If you're fast enough and you wanna like really grind it, take it as your job, why not? And you go there fast. Anyone can do this. Even if we start here now, and then one of your mentees can just surpass you. Yeah.
True, true. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Super true yan. Kaya any journey, I mean any progress, if, even though it's slow, it's still progress. I think one of our
Yeah.
leaders, Daniel something, said that in one of his talks. So I was
Yeah.
that struck me so much because I'm slow. I'm slow. My progress is slow, but he said slow, that's still progress. I'm like, okay,
Yes.
I'm on the right track.
Yes. Thank you so much. I think we're having fun in this conversation. Sis, before we had our last question, so I just want to greet these people. Oh, you actually said, oh, even you? Okay, guys, let's read her comment. For
I'm
free.
sorry.
It's all right. No, no, don't worry. I can do this, but also like I don't have time because when I do the discussion, you said for free information session
That's
on
me.
how to launch a successful digital business for yourself. Register your name and email at, so this is hers, right? www.maryantibayan.com. Guys, for those of you who are actually watching Mary Ann's viewers, please try, guys. Like, she is a war market. If you knew her for a very long time, don't be scared, because we are actually the living proof that this business is legit. That's what I would say. All right, we have our, no, she's, yes, look,
Hi,
Cecily,
coach.
hi, ladies, watching live from New South
Hello,
Wales,
coach.
Australia. Thank you, Coach, for watching. And she said, thank ladies for sharing your journeys. Thank you. She said, thank you so much for watching us, Coach. All right, so sis, let's rock this last question. Could you please invite our viewers to watch our complimentary webinar and say whatever you want to say? The floor is yours.
Okay, no problem. Okay, so as we always say, we have a free, so that's complimentary free webinar every Tuesdays and Thursdays on my side. So one is happening right now. But don't worry, you can always watch the replay. And if you still want to watch the live, it's fine. That's Tuesday and Thursday, 8 p.m. EST on my side of the world. And then if you're following my page, my website is there. You can just register your name and email address. And why not check it out? I mean, it's free. So, anong mawawala sa atin, di ba? So, check it out. See if this is something that you've been looking for. Or, you know what? if you're like me 2 years ago, I'm like, you know what, I don't think I'm able to do it. I don't think I can be like in front of the camera watched by a lot of people. I cannot do that. But at least at the back of your head, you know that it's there's a business like this out there. Like what I did after 2 years, I'm like, you know what, I think I can do that now. So why not, right? Check it out. We may say whatever we want to say with regards to like how informative the business would be, how life changing the business is. And this is just me and Sis Louisa. But on the webinar, we have a lot of speakers there that would also share their milestones or their journey. Everybody's journey is different. There's no one size fits all. So maybe you will watch it and you will resonate to not with us, but maybe one of them. Why not? Check it out. Again, there's a replay. You can watch it and rewatch it. And if you have any questions, reach out to either Sis Louisa or me, you know, and yeah, and we'll chat again.
Thank you, sis. Yeah, thank you so much. All right, guys, for those of you who know us, please reach out to us. We are not gonna bite you. So I'm pretty sure I would say that, our business is very legit and it's 100% risk free. And our business has been proven successful because it has helped hundreds of thousands of people. And guys, we are more than 200, 16 members in the community. Wow.
Yes.
Can you imagine that? It doesn't hurt for you to watch. If you watch Netflix, like I do, like Sis Marianne do, why can't we watch this business opportunity? It would probably take more than an hour, but you always watch
100%.
series of it, yeah?
Yes.
And guys, you don't need to be experienced. I don't have any experience at all because I work in the healthcare. You know, we're always scared of doing something, but like Sis Marianne said, maybe this is the one that you're looking for. Do you wanted to change your lives? You hate your job or you don't like your shifts, or maybe you want something to add up in your budget because right now it's everything is expensive, guys. So check it out. It's for free, and that's it. Thank you, sis, for
Thank you,
letting
Sister
me interview you.
Diane.
Please, guys, we have our website here, and Sis Miran is on the comment. If you want to comment and reach out to us, please don't hesitate to contact us, all right? You have a lovely day, everyone. Bye bye.
Bye.